Love and peace and happiness. Beautiful night, beautiful light, and welcome back to Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot. Coming to you live once again from Las Vegas. I go by Melinda NailFanatic, and I'm back to deliver this latest timeless collective channel message from the Tarot in the Shadows series. So if you're by divine design, if it resonates, been around with it. If it doesn't, leave where you found it. Either way, make your choices and decisions responsibly today, because you always have the consequences and repercussions to pay. If you have questions, I have answers. You can find those facts on my website and below the video in the description box. We're going to get right into your reading now. Thank you for doing all the YouTube things and creating the growth on our channel, because this is our channel. What's the message? What's the most important message? Thank you, thank you, thank you for their highest, latest, and brightest good, for our overall love, peace, health, wealth, and happiness. Praise in all our days. Show me tribe energy. Tribe energy is the peacock. Revel with pride and beauty. You know who you are, baby. And you're not finna dim your light for nobody, I heard. And you're not finna dim your light for nobody. The light stay all the way up. I'm all the way up. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. That energy, I love it. What's on the other side of the table? Who, what, situation? You'll know. Let's see. Other side of the table energy. Oh, and there it is. The deer. Be gentle with yourself and others. So, as I was on my way home, mentally preparing myself to do this message, I knew intuitively the other side of the table was going to be looking at you. I saw that while I was driving before I ever got to the house, before I ever set the laptop up, the lighting, the microphone, or anything else. Love and peace and happiness. And they are looking towards you. Be gentle with and others. What's the experience? What's the energy, the common energy in you and this person in this experience? Whoa, okay. New card coming out, and it's coming out in reverse. I heard that's highly significant. The fact that this card is upside down, I don't know. I see that it says cobalt blue. It's a blue energy. Blue. Oh, so long for you. Why can't you be over me? Yeah. Somebody's missing you, baby. It says, protector of animals, guide of the wild nature. I'm going with the song. I ain't even lying. I'm going with the song. We're going to keep it upside down, because that's the situation in this connection. In this connection right now, cobalt blue. There's blue. I heard, but they're not saying it. They're not utilizing the throat chakra. There's so much to be said, but nothing's being talked about. So much to talk about, yet there's no discussion. Well, what are you going to do with that? Let's see. What do you need to know? What do you need to know? You're watching this reading. You're thinking to yourself, I know exactly who you're talking about. I'm glad you do. What do you need to know? The snake. The snake, baby. You got a whole snake in this situation. It says shed, renew, and heal. You know, for the snake to grow larger, it has to shed its skin, which means it has to let go of certain aspects of itself, especially the physical aspects of itself. There's growth here. Shed, renew, and heal. but it's looking this direction and it's looking towards the deer right now. I see that somebody is missing you, and because they're missing you, it's having them thinking about how they have to do the work of the motherfucking snake. That part. They have to shed, they have to renew, and they have to heal. There's no fucking other way about this. This is the only way it works. Okay. What's the guidance? What's the guidance in this? Wow, the guidance is the tiger in reverse. The guidance, I heard, because it's not for you. The guidance is not for you. This is what the other person needs to do. You really ain't got to do shit. I heard you got to sit back and rest on your laurels. What does that phrase mean? Love and happiness. Rest on your laurels, meaning to laurels means to be satisfied with past achievements and stop making efforts to achieve further success. It implies a state of complacency where someone relies on past accomplishments rather than, in other words, you did what you're supposed to in this, got to do nothing else. If anything else develops in this situation, they reach for what they're looking at because it's sitting like this on the table. And you can't tell me that deer head ain't look like it's looking up toward the snake. They need to shed, renew, and heal. The tiger is in reverse. It says face challenges with courage and determination. And it spoke and it said, it's not about you. It's about, this is what they need to do. If anything develops further in the situation, this is what they need to do. What's at the bottom of the deck? The Phoenix. Dang it, the Phoenix. And number 5 sticking through. What card is this? It's the Raven. Embrace mystery and ingenuity. I feel like that's guidance for you. Let them wonder what the fuck you're doing. I heard let them miss you. Let them wonder. Because in the missing you, and they're oh so lonesome for you, it causes them to look at where they have room to shed, renew, and heal. It causes them to, if they're going to muster up courage, and I hear that they haven't, otherwise this conversation would have happened. A conversation needs to happen. With the Phoenix, rise from the ashes, transformation, and regeneration. There's so much work to be done. You are a master builder. You build because you know who you are. You don't require anybody to tell you. You have all kinds of signs and signals around you. The universe is constantly conspiring to show you, and you see it and you're observant of it and you yield to what you've observed. I heard constantly. You're constantly doing this. In the other situation, this person is lit up. They're perfectly positioned, but it requires gentleness with themselves and with others. Somebody here has not been gentle. This person is in a position of having to realize their worth and the value, and the worth and the value of those who are in their experience. And they have to realize, like, what one deserves, the other deserves. Both deserve. Both are worthy and deserving. But there's a need to recognize it, which is why the snake is the position that they're looking at. They need to shed the old self, the old beliefs, the old experience, renew their energy, and heal their self. Can you heal them? Absolutely not. You may not. It's not possible. This healing can only be done by the one who needs it, the one who requires it, the one who I heard desires it, because they desire this healing. Okay. What's missing? What do they need to do? They need to gather the courage and the determination to face the challenges, and they're not. Which is why the cobalt is in reverse. The tiger and the cobalt is in reverse. They're not gathering the courage and the determination to what's blue, throat chakra, to speak, to converse. It's just not fucking happening. And when everything explodes, implodes, and falls down on them, that will be a major reason why. They're not following their inner guidance. They're rejecting the inner guidance. Their self-worth that they've started to attain is missing the part of speaking what's on their mind. That's what I'm seeing, because it's not card number 39. We have the 3 and the 9 here. So this card is speaking because we have the 39 here, 3 and 9 here. The 9 is in reverse. This person isn't listening to their soul. The 39 is about them. The non-speaking is about the other side of somebody's not speaking. And here you are, you're like, well, I'm just gonna sit here and be fucking sexy and gorgeous until you do, knowing my value and my worth. I know what I know. You better figure it out. Okay, you need to figure this out. Or not. That's your choice. It's your decision. It's not up to me to decide what you're going to do, but I know what you need to do if you know what's good for you. Okay, but maybe they don't know what's good for them. Maybe they know what's good for them, but they just don't want to do it. That's neither here nor there for you. Yeah, it's not in your place. You don't get to decide what they're going to do. Okay. Let's get some tarot on these oracle cards. Connecting the body and the body. Connecting the body, heart, and mind. Connecting the body and the spirit. Connecting the heart, mind, and body. Connecting the heart, mind, and heart. Heard. Okay. Connecting the heart, mind, and spirit. Connecting the spirit and the body. Connecting the spirit, heart, and mind. And connecting the spirit and the spirit. You and this person are highly aligned. But the situation is, when I did the heart, mind, and body shuffle, it didn't go smoothly as it's supposed to. See, I shuffle the cards the way I shuffle the cards, and they speak to me. One for the body, one for the heart, one for the mind, one for the spirit, divine truth. Let me see, speak and hear it with accuracy, clarity, and simplicity for my beloved brothers and sisters of humanity. For their highest, lightest, and brightest good, for their overall love, peace, health, wealth, and happiness. The heart, mind, and body did not connect because somebody's heart, mind, and body are not in alignment. It's in opposition. So the heart could know, but the mind don't want to accept, and the body don't want to do. The heart could know, the mind could know, but the body don't want to do. The heart could not know, the mind could know, and the body is doing something different than what the heart says. I mean, there's a lot of ways this can go. You get the gist. Let's go over this spread. I see 4 clarifiers for each position. Show me the peacock energy. Why is the peacock here? Show me tribe energy and the peacock. Thank you. We have the 8 of cups. Well, I had a lot invested in this emotionally, 8 of cups, but it's time to move on because I see it's unfulfilling. It's just not working out the way I hoped and thought it would. Okay. Fair. That's fair. Okay. Let's see what else we have. Ooh, we have the Ace of Swords. We see the truth now. We've taken note of the truth in this experience. What else do we have? The Fool. The truth is, it's time to let go. Release all control, release our emotional interests, release our personal interests. Okay, it's time to release. And the Hermit. Follow my own path, take some time to myself, sit in self reflection, follow my own guidance, remember what I've learned, compare past notes to current notes. In the other side of the table, we had the Deer. Show me more about the Deer. The Hangman, indecisive. Life is on hold for this Deer. Life is on hold because there's something that has to be sacrificed. And according to the Snake card, they need to shed, renew, and heal. What they need to sacrifice is the old skin, baby, because they can't grow if they're holding on to the old skin. It doesn't have enough room for them. Okay, the Hierophant. There's a life lesson here. There's a teacher here. Pay attention when you get those lessons, because guess what? The lesson will be on repeat until you do. This person could think that they're going to run away from the lesson. Somebody here is avoiding the lesson. What else? The 4 of Cups. Well, I don't like that. I'm going to pay attention to this image in my hand. Somebody here is thinking that the cup is going to satisfy their soul, and it does not. Somebody's drinking, thinking that that's going to satisfy what they're looking for, and it doesn't. It leaves them even emptier than before they had their drinks. What? The King of Swords. Look at this image is interesting because we have a barber with the comb and the clippers and the scissors in their hand. It's time to cut something off. We have somebody here who's feeling quite rejected, and that's where their mind is focused. They're focused on the wrong fucking thing. They need to focus on, what do I need to let go of that keeps repeating in my life? I keep choosing the same fucking thing over and over again. So I keep having the same fucking experience over and over again. Show me the cobalt in reverse. What do we have? The Four of Wands. Oh, look at that. I get exactly what I want. It's time to go. You know, you don't get to choose anything you take to your grave except for the ink on your skin. They're going to choose your clothes. They're going to choose how your hair is done. If you wear makeup, they're going to choose it for you. They're going to choose your casket. They're going to choose who speaks at your funeral. They're going to choose where the funeral is held. They're going to choose what type of funeral it is. They're going to choose every fucking thing. The only thing that you get to take to your grave with you is the motherfucking ink on your skin. In this situation, somebody's putting ink on their skin. And the Wheel of Fortune. The ink on their skin. Look at the U-turn right there. The U-turn is standing out strong. The ink that they're putting on the skin is not the ink they want to put on their skin. They should make a different choice. Life is showing them that. Why? Because they're not speaking. Throat chakra, inactive. Blue energy. And they're blue. Okay, let's see. The Page of Pentacles. Look, the book is right there. Pick the fucking book up and read it. The book is on the table. Pick it up and read it, and you can learn some things about life, about what you've done, about where you're at, about what to do next, about how to use what you got to get where you want to be. Five of Cups. But listen, because they don't pick up the book, they sit in sadness, in loss. I heard depression. That's sad. It's sad. It's so sad. I don't even want to look at it no more. What do you need to know with the snake? The Two of Swords, separation, division, a removal of focus, a removal of energy. I'm not looking at you no more. I'm not even focused on you at all no more. The Empress. So, because somebody's focus isn't on this person anymore, this person is having a hard time birthing. This is labor pains, baby. They're trying to be birthed into something new. The Sun, that will make them happier. They have an opportunity to birth into something new that will make them happier. Ace of Pentacles, for a fresh beginning. But to do that, what do they have to do? They have to shed, renew, and heal. Guidance. In the position of guidance, we had the Tiger in reverse. Show me more. Ace of Wands, new opportunity. The power is in your hand. Let's get her done with the Five of Swords. No, I don't want to. Fucking sabotage. Stuck on shit that don't matter. They're busy looking at the books instead of looking at the opportunity they have. Okay. What else? The Seven of Wands. No, thank you. I don't want that opportunity. And the Three of Cups. Instead, I'm going to go drink. I'm going to go get toasted with my friends instead. Bottom of the deck is the Nine of Wands. About a blockage that they have. There's a path that's blocked. The only thing they could do is observe from their laptop. Nine of Swords. This is exactly what they always feared. And now their fears are coming together. The Queen of Swords, because somebody inflicted boundaries. Somebody had the education, the knowledge, and the wisdom, so they utilize their boundaries. That person is the King of Pentacles. This is the money manager. This is the wealth. This is the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The world, the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn says, I'm done. I'm finished. Yeah, Eight of Wands, but I love you. Two of Cups, and you love me too. Seven of Swords, but there's a lie. The lie is about this image that they're trying to create. Seven of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles. Then we're connected beyond space and time. But this is an attempt to control. Strength card. Judgment. There's a necessity to answer for what the fuck you've done. Somebody tried to create an illusion that this connection was deeper than it was. They don't want to answer for their ways, and they definitely don't want to talk about what the fuck happened. And there's consequences and repercussions for that. Number one, they're giving their power away. And everything else doesn't fucking matter after that. Depression is here. This person needs to shed, renew, and heal. They need to let go of all the past bindings. They need to get into a new vibe, and they need to heal their energy, which means letting go of what was and stop bringing what was into what is, and then allow what is to flourish and to grow. It's like they're not watering the garden. They're not watering the plant. This is what I have for you at this time. Until next time, sending you so much love and peace and happiness. Kamsahamnida. Gracias. Later, baby. That's all, folks. And I'm out.